Hey ladies, it feels like Friday, but it's only Tuesday. That's not a good way to have a start to the week. Hello ladies, happy Tuesday evening. It has been cold all day. It has been rainy all day, but I don't expect anything more than that anymore. I surely don't. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure I got my tags organized. I think we're good to go. Oh, we're not good to go. I gotta get my link pinned. Let me get that thrown under there. Hey, Cindy. Hello. Pin my link. There we go. Hi, Christy. Happy Tuesday, ladies. If it looks like I have dirt on my face, that's because Juliana asked if she could borrow my makeup brushes. I don't know what she put it in, but it looks like straight dirt on my face. And she obviously had a lot of highlighter in there as well. And it was too late for me to start over. So it just is what it is. I'm aware. I look a little grody, you know? Hi, Hilda. Hi, Ann. Hello, ladies. We're popping up now live on the Velvet Noir Boutique app as well. If you guys want to leave Facebook and head over there, you know that's where the party's at. So let me go ahead and get the app pulled up myself. And once everybody jumps on, we'll get everything started. Hi, Susan. I hope you guys have had a great day today. Today has been a day. That's for certain. Hi, Lavonda. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Marilyn. Hey, Linda. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Ladies jumping on the app. I was just telling everybody on Facebook that if my makeup looks horrendous and it looks like I have dirt on my face, Juliana asked if she could borrow my makeup brushes. I don't know what she had them in, but it was something obviously very, very dark and very shiny, and it was too late to start over, so we're just going with the dirty face look tonight. Hello, Missy. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Regina. Hi, ladies. Hey, Linda. Linda, Linda, Linda. Hi, guys. How are ya? Doing good? Hello, darling. It's been a long time. I'm so excited to be here, guys, and this drop tonight, like, chef's kiss. Superb. Superb-a-rooney. Lots of denim tonight, lots of good size ranges with the denim, some comfy, cozy pants, awesome tops. You guys, it's all so good. Hi, Colleen. You got Burbank. Awesome. Hey, Tony. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Penny. Thank you, guys. Like the wig. The wig is linked up at the top, guys. It's Adelaide in the color Strawberry Glaze. We do have her available in other colors. I'll get those linked up for you guys right now while we're waiting for everybody to jump on. So we have one in Cocoa Brown. We have two in Hazelnut Swirl. And we have three. A one, a two, a three in Vanilla Cream. Hi, Serena. I'm doing good, except you guys, I told you I didn't eat all day yesterday because I didn't feel good. I had the cramps, had the migraine, whatever. By the time I got off, my husband had made pork chops for dinner. By the time I got off the live video last night, which was what, almost 9:30, cleaned up the mess, took my makeup off, and went downstairs to eat dinner, it was almost 11 o'clock. Pork chops, fantastic. They were delicious. But if you guys don't know, I have gastroparesis, and so my body doesn't like to digest food like at the normal rate. And protein in the form of meat is very hard for my body to break down. I look like a little pot-belly pig. Like, it is so hard. It is so distended. Just put me on a spit and shove an apple in my mouth. That's how I feel right now. You missed the Memorial Day sale, but you will take any sales. Well, hey, Angie, tonight you're at least going to get 10% off with code MaggieLive and 15% cash back. And don't let your heart be troubled because you know that we throw awesome sales all the time. Hi, Lynn. Hello. Linda, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, Serena. They wanted to put Botox in your stomach. Yeah, they'll do that. And then it's like if you have a really extreme case, they'll end up putting a pacemaker in, which mine's not extreme. And I tend to just eat foods that I know my body can digest easily. But those two pork chops I ate, I'm pretty sure they reformed to a solid piece of meat after I ate it. And they're still just sitting in my belly. They're still just sitting there, you know? But it's okay. The good news is my pants still fit. And these are structured denim. So we're fine. We're good to go. Oh my goodness, ladies. I am so excited for this drop tonight. You love the reddish wigs on me? Thank you. I went downstairs, which my husband has seen me in this one other time before. I'm like, what do you think of my hair? He's like, I really like it. I like the red on you. And I'm like, who is this man? Because you guys know that my husband has never liked the red wigs. And I'm like, maybe because it's a lighter shade of red. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. So, but Adelaide in the color Strawberry Glaze got his seal of approval. Visiting from Portugal. Oh, hey, Dixie. I hope you enjoy your trip back to the States. Deborah, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, ladies. I know. He never liked the red. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the dark reds he doesn't like. But literally, for the 5.5 years I've been wearing wigs, he doesn't care if I wear red ones. But they've never been ones that he was like too fond of. And Adelaide changed his mind. What can I say? All right, ladies. So, we're going to get the business end out of the way first. First and foremost, swipe me up and out of the way. Head on over to Facebook. Remember, it's very important. Once you're on Facebook, you pause for a second because you don't remember what you went there for. After you take your pause, you're going to search up the Velvet Noir Boutique Facebook page. Looks like that. It's got a picture of all of us gorgeous ladies up there. There's going to be a red circle. It's going to say live. Scroll down until you see the live video right here and share that out. It is super crucial that you make sure that your share is set to public. That way Joe can tell who's sharing the video and she can just draw random ladies and stick some app credit in your account. So share that video out. That's our first order of business out of the way. Same here with your dinner sitting in your stomach. I know. And it's just like, I know people are going to be like, your stomach's not big. It's not so much the size. It's the feeling. It's more than a feeling. Hey, hey, hey. I'm so glad we got all of you guys here tonight. Thank you, Carolyn. You guys got your are you getting the Burbank that's restocked tonight? Or are you getting like Burbanks in the mail? Because you guys, today, Burbank in the color Warm Pearl restocked. She restocked, ladies, and she is Gorgina. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Emily. Hey, Sherry. Did everybody share the video out? Are we good on that? Okay. That was our first order of business. Second order of business is just a reminder that coupon code Maggie Live is giving you 10% off, 15% cash back if you're shopping under the shop button on the app while I'm live. I also want to remind you guys that we are doing vendor boxes tonight. So I have a Davi and Dani vendor box, and we have Mica Denim vendor box as well. So just always make sure that you're reading the descriptions whenever you purchase anything. It's going to give you ETA for ship times and all of that stuff. But typically with our vendor boxes, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks for Velvet Noir to receive the items from the vendor, and then they quality check it and it gets mailed out to you guys. So 1 to 2 weeks for VNB to receive, and then after they receive it, probably 3 to 5 business days for you guys to receive thereafter. I know it sucks having to wait for those items, but just make sure that you are reading the description so you know when to anticipate them in your mailbox. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you, Diane. Could you tell the difference between Warm Pearl and Cool Opal? I thought Cool Opal was dropping, so I pre-authorized both. Lacey, I have never seen Cool Opal personally in real life, so I can't give that great of an opinion on it, unfortunately. But if anybody has Warm Pearl and Cool Opal, can you put it down in the comments and let Lacey know? I just haven't seen it with my own 2 eyeballs yet. Burbank is my all-time favorite. I got her in Cafe Mocha during sale. Wish they had others in stock. I'm hoping Joe will bring her in a red. Oh my gosh. Could you see if we could get Burbank in like a color like this? I might just die and go to heaven. Or hell, depending on where Jesus wants to put me. You know, that's all in his hands, I guess. That's all in his hands. All right, so up under the shop button right now, guys, is Adelaide. We have her available in several colors. Again, I'm wearing the color Strawberry Glaze. She is a center part wig, extended lace front, adjusters in the back, heat friendly. She has nice little curtain bangs, which I do have some bobby pin back, and then I also left some down. Just a nice loose wave pattern to her. Adelaide is one of my favorite styles to wear a high pony in, but today I just did a little half up, half down type of do. Hey, Megan. I know, Lacey's like doing the laughing faces, but I know after we talked about like trash books last night. Those harlot novels. You never know. You just absolutely never know. All right, I feel like there was one more order of business. We shared the video, talked the coupon code, reminded you guys that it was a vendor box. Oh. If you guys place an order while I'm live tonight, you get entered into the drawing. So place the order. You have to use code MaggieLive. If you don't use code MaggieLive, I won't be able to tell that you placed an order. But if you do that, we're going to select 3 winners this evening, and you guys are going to see $15 in app credit to use on a future purchase. Thank you, Lavonda. The trash books that shut the app down, right? That's what we get. They were like, this is not what we signed up for. And they were like, delete the live video. But, oh my gosh, did anybody download the Ravenwood series last night? Anybody? Did anybody start it? Let me know. Fingers crossed for the win. I'll cross my fingers for you too. I always ask you guys all the time, like, who is feeling lucky? Who feels like they're going to be one of the winners tonight? And you know, none of you ladies ever tell me in the comments that you're feeling lucky. I need you to interact with my games. All right, guys. Adelaide, really quick. You're going to get her for $359.10. But you're going to get 15% cash back on that. Don't forget, whenever you are purchasing anything, I think the minimum purchase amount is like $35, that we have payment options whenever you're checking out. So you don't have to pay that full total today. You can pay 1/4 of the price. Mentally convince yourself that's all you have to pay. And then every 2 weeks, you make another payment until you've paid 4 total payments. I forgot to tell you, I wore the red and blue gingham shorts yesterday, and they're perfect for the 4th of July. These ones, Lacey? These ones, now you want to talk about a good 4th of July outfit? It has an eagle on it. Can you get any more American than that? Than little red and blue gingham shorts? Perfect outfit for the 4th of July. It is. I'm glad that I'm not the only one now that's just like anything we put on. Perfect for the 4th of July. Oh my gosh. Hi, Terry. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm going to link those shorts up for you guys really quick. I think they're already marked on sale, like on clearance. Let me see. They are a Jade by Jane piece. We have 2 color options in them. We have black and red and navy and red. They are on sale. We'll see what the price is here in just a second. Very, very true to size fit in them. They're on sale for $16. And then you get 10% off. Super cute. They are kind of like, almost like seersucker type of material. So these are obviously the navy and red. And then there's a black and red. But perfect for the 4th of July. You literally can't beat it. And you guys know me so well. And you can sleep in them. You know. Now maybe if you're going to wear, okay, I have an idea. Scathingly brilliant idea. Wear this to the fireworks. Put a nice sweatshirt on with it. And then whenever you come home at 11:15 at night when the fireworks are over and you're tired because it's been a long day of festivities, unless you live in my town because we don't celebrate the 4th of July on the 4th of July, then you can just crawl right into bed because you already got your comfy cozies on. It sounds like a perfect plan. And Lacey did sleep in them one night. I love it. You have them in black and red for George. Well, see, and I got them in black and red for our school color. All right, I better push this drawer back in all the way because I know that that'll bother somebody if it's hanging out a little bit. Actually, it would probably bother me. You love the jeans. Do you guys want to start with the jeans? Let's start with the jeans, and then I'll do my top. So the jeans are part of our vendor boxes, but this top, Shauna dropped this last week, I believe, and I just got it in the mail today. It's still in stock, so I'll get it linked up for you as well. But let's start with the jeans because a couple ladies on Facebook have already commented on them. You guys have commented on them, and I'm in love with them. In love. As soon as I remember what they are called. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Patricia. All right, guys, these are the Violet High Rise Straight Jeans. Now, this is our second vendor box that we have done with Mica Denim. And I told you guys when we did our last vendor box that it's very, very crucial that you always listen to me or Shauna or Joe whenever we're talking about the sizing in these and like in regards to what size you should get because some of them are like stretchier than Judy Blue jeans, and you can size down like 2 full sizes in them. And then some of them are a structured denim, and you might have to stick true to size or size up 1, okay? So just make sure with the Mica denim, you're always listening to our descriptions, or if you're just searching on the app or whatever one day, always watch the little video clip, read the description so that you guys know what to do in regards to sizing. Just picked up another pair. They're that good. You can't beat it for the price, Lacey. All right, guys. So first and foremost, before you guys start adding these to your cart, I'm going to let you know that they are a structured denim. There is no stretch to them. In the Mica denim, I've been wearing about a size 26, although there were several pairs that we tried on last time that I told you I needed to size down 1, if not 2 in. This one, I'm wearing a size 27 in, which is equal to a size 5. So I'm sized up 1 whole size from my true size 3. Now, if you guys are looking at the sizes on there, it has like the regular waist sizes. So just to run through those really quick for you, size 24 is a 0, 25 is a 1, 26 is a 3, 27 is a 5, 28 is a 7, 29 is a 9, 30 is an 11, 31 is a 13, and 32 is a 15. Now somebody check my math on all of that. I'm pretty sure I got all of the odd sizes in there. Kathy, code tonight is Maggie Live. Maggie Live. So make sure that you guys are just paying attention to the sizing, and I would recommend sizing up 1 from your true size. Like I said, I'm a true size 3. I'm wearing a size 5, which is the 27, and I have a little bit of room in there, but it's not too much. It doesn't feel like they're falling down when I'm walking. I feel like they fit me nice without being pulled tight. Could I get the 3s on the size 26? Probably. Would it look the best with all the gushy skin on my stomach? Probably not. For me, I don't care what size pants I wear. I want them to, number 1, fit and feel good on my body and not cause like weird, I don't want weird situations going on if I can avoid it. These are so cute though. So it says that it is a high rise. I'm going to say that this is in between a mid rise and a high rise. It's about an inch above my belly button. Usually when pants hit me right at the belly button, I consider that a true mid rise. So this is like a mid to high rise, about an inch above my belly button, not coming up too awful far. And it is a light denim, but it's not like too light. It's light, but it's not too light. It's like right middle of the road, but I would not consider it a medium wash denim at all. It's a straight leg, and you guys can see that there's lots of distressing going on here. Typically, I can't wear pants that have distressing on them on the thighs because my loose skin just kind of mushes through. My cowboy or my ripped cowboy jeans are the only ones that I've been able to wear successfully that have thigh holes. Since there's all this distressing, but the distressing part on the thigh still has so much coverage, I'm not experiencing any skin seepage. Gross. I'm not experiencing any issues with the flaws on my legs coming through the distressing in the jean. Since it is a straight cut, it's a little bit more relaxed. Whereas if these were a skinny jean, I would not be able to wear these because it would not be a pretty picture. You do have a little blowout on this knee. And let's see, lengthwise, I feel like they have good length. Can you guys even see the length? Do I need to stand on my stool? I don't know if you guys can see the length. They're coming down onto the top of my foot. Now, I actually usually roll my jeans up. And you can do that with this one, but it does have like a big chunk out of the heel on the back. But with the length that these are hitting me at, these pants, specifically with this length, remind me if you went and had family photos taken, like in studio family photos, and you guys all had on your denim and your white button-up shirts, and then of course you all go shoeless. That's exactly what this length reminds me of, and it just kind of makes me want to laugh, so I don't want to roll them up, and I just want to wear them like that. Angel, 10% off, 15% cash back. And then we're going to do 3 $15 app credit winners. Oh, you guys talking about the book? Talking about the book. Alrighty, so on the back, And like I said, if you guys need me to stand on my stool, let me know. But there's like a chunk out right above where your heel is at on the back. But in the front, it has that full hem going across the bottom. It's a perfect straight leg. I don't feel that it's too relaxed. It also isn't leaning towards the skinny vibe. And I think that they are just so cute and so perfect for summertime and are definitely giving lengthwise like family pictures in studio, jeans, white button up, barefoot. That's what it's giving me. I'm in love with them. Burbank is sold out again. It might be in carts. Here, let me add Burbank in warm pearl. No, are you talking about Burbank in warm pearl? Because I show that we still have 8 left of those. What color are you talking about, Lacey? Let me know. But you guys, what do you think of these pants? For our first pants from Mica Denim tonight, you can see that mine don't have tags on them. They're mine. They're mine already. Invoice sent. Add them to Mike. Oh, look how cute. There's a full pocket, and then this one has distressing on it. Adorable. I didn't even notice that. You love them? They're adorable, guys. Just make sure you pay attention to the sizing because, again, it's structured denim, no stretch, size up 1 from your true size. And if you do need help calculating those sizes again, based off of the waist number, let me know and we can go through that. Laura, this wig is Adelaide in the color Strawberry Glaze. Isn't she so cute? I don't know. I know I told you guys that I was on like the dark wig path lately. I might be a redhead for summer. Maybe. I haven't thought about it too much, but I just might be. Because I'm loving this strawberry glaze color. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, ladies. All right, I'm going to put these jeans back up at the top again. Like I said, we have size 0 through 15. And if you need help selecting your number based off of the waist size, let me know. Or you can just keep in mind that size 27 is a 5, 29 is a 9. Go from there. It is odd sizing. Size up 1 from your true size, okay? You're getting them? Lindsay, they're so good. This is a pair of pants. I don't know who I'm turning into. This is another pair of pants that I would want to own at least 2 pairs of. That is how much I love these. And I haven't even got to try them on with a sweatshirt yet. Oh, you know what I think would look cute with this? Remember I showed you the Tallulah yesterday? We only had 2 of the Tallulahs left. Remember I showed this to you yesterday? Maybe I'll throw this on really quick in case there's 2 Tallulahs left because I feel like this silver gray color would go really well with this color denim. Thank you, Terry. Yes to the red. I just feel like sassy. Honestly, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong because trust me, not now. My ladies that are with me whenever I'm live, you guys would never do this, but the ladies on Facebook on the replay, I'm sure they'll let me know. But honestly, I feel like the red hair makes me look a little bit younger than I actually am. Like maybe like 37-ish. But I'll keep you guys posted because I'm sure the internet will let me know how wrong I am later this evening while I'm sleeping. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, guys. All right, so for these pants, you guys are going to save $6.80. You're also going to get, probably almost $9 back in-app credit to use on future purchases. So again, these are the Violet high-rise straight jeans. Size up 1, okay? Size up uno. Now, let's talk about my top. Because Shauna dropped this last week. I had to have anything with an eagle on it, I've got to have. Thank you, Terry. And if any of your wigs make you look young because you just look younger than your age. You know, I don't know though. I haven't gotten Botox for a year and a half and my 11s are starting to come back on my forehead. So I'm going to have to start selling feet pics. I'm going to have to start an OF page. I'm not going to do anything too shady on there. Maybe just some Fred Flintstone toes. Or like maybe one of those weird people that like sit on cakes. I don't know. But I need some Botox money. Thank you, Regina. I do kind of look like Pebbles Flintstone. All right, guys. I have the Whiskey Vet midriff muscle top linked up for you. Now, I do have these sleeves tucked under my bra strap a little bit. Let me go ahead and untuck that for you. Oh my gosh, I hate when that notification comes up, and every time it pops up, I never have the opportunity. Interesting. Yes. I mean, some people do some strange stuff for money, Betsy. I'm sure there's far worse things I could be doing. But, all right, guys. Here's the Whiskey Vet Midriff Muscle Top. This is not an in-house graphic. We get these from a vendor. I don't know if this is one of those country deep ones or whatnot, but she is already made, ready to go in the warehouse to ship out to you. She's on like an ivory colored t-shirt, and I'm wearing a size small in this. So, true size small. She is... Midriff makes you think that it's cropped, but it's not super short. It actually still comes down to my hip bones, but she is shorter than an average length t-shirt. You can see that there is lots of room in there, so I would say unisex sizing, or maybe slightly larger than unisex sizing. So you definitely could play around with the size that you get. Again, I am in my true size small. So she is muscle cut, which is almost considered more just sleeveless, but what I just noticed is it's actually like hemmed, and then it's folded and stitched under. And so I was kind of looking at this, and I'm like, I wonder if you took that out, what it would look like with that little bit of like sleeve extended. I don't know. I'll have to do further investigations whenever I get off of here. But I am all for anything with an eagle on it. Do I drink? No. As a matter of fact, I've been sober for a decade and a half, but I don't care that it says Whiskey Vet. I had to have it. I love the gold mustard color. I love the red combination. You got little black star, like little ting type stars on there. Super, super cute. Wear with jeans, wear with shorts, wear with a pair of ash gray sweatpants. You just never know what you can wear her with. And then if you don't personally care for the like super wide shoulders on this, which doesn't bother me, but I just liked it tucked up today. I just tucked it under my bra straps, just to make it a little bit more of a tank look. So in this shirt, ladies, we still have size small, medium, large, and extra large available. So lots of sizing options. Again, it is unisex sizing, but maybe a little like a relaxed unisex fit. So you could size up or size down depending on the fit that you want, okay? I'm going to be 47 in July, and I've never had Botox, but starting to feel I need. But I just won't, so I need everybody else to stop getting fillers and Botox so you can feel better about yourself. I mean, just in general speaking, the good news is Botox is significantly cheaper than fillers. And just as a little bit of education, the younger you start getting Botox, the better. As long as you're somebody who does not mind injecting chemicals in your face. But the younger you start getting Botox, the better, because it's used as wrinkle prevention. You know what I mean? It's easier to tackle the wrinkles when they're still minimal, you know? But, or treat yourself. What the heck? Even if you do it one time and you don't like it, Botox literally lasts like 3 months. That's it. So, you know, and it feels, we all deserve to invest money into ourselves, but we'll just all we will all collectively stop getting it, or at least tell you that we stopped getting it so that you can feel good. I'm on board for that. All right, guys, the Whiskey Vet Midriff Muscle Top. She is $42 before the coupon code. If you guys like the kind of stuff that I like, then this whole outfit is probably right up your alley. Heck, you would probably even throw the Palace sandals on with it like I would do. This 1,000,000% is a Maggie outfit. Day in, day out, in the summertime, if you see me, it's going to be this, or maybe a pair of denim shorts. We have the Midori Mica denim shorts that are very similar to this. They're obviously kind of like the same color, but just cut off there. This is a Maggie outfit through and through. Through and through. All right, and let me see if we have any of those Tallulahs left, because I think that would look cute with these jeans. Ooh, we have one left. I'll throw it on really quick. I just feel like the color of this Tallulah is gonna go well against this color of denim. So this little Tallulah cropped hoodie, she's a French terry material. The brand is Kimberly's, which is a brand that a lot of our leggings used to be. And she is not like an ash gray or a heather gray, but she's like a grayish silver color. Mineral washing on her cute little detail up here where the hood would typically be choking you. She is a very, very cropped short sweatshirt, just so you guys know. But we have one size small left in stock, and she's on sale. And I just thought that this color would look good against this color denim. Thank you, Jill. These jeans are amazing. Everybody, if you're somebody who wears distressed jeans, and when I say everybody, I mean if you're somebody who wears distressed jeans, everybody should have a pair of these pants in your cart. Just make sure you are sizing up one, okay? I'm in a size 27, which is equal to a size 5. I'm typically a size 3. It is structure, no give to them, but the cut of this straight leg, it's just, it's everything. It's everything and more. Joe, these jeans, I could literally own multiple pairs of these pants. I'm just saying. If anybody wants to give me a Christmas present. Just teasing. I actually also brought over 2 other tops that I thought would kind of look good with this color denim. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys new stuff too. But I was just so excited about the pants, I couldn't help myself. Could not help it. Let me get a couple of these buttons buttoned. Now, whenever I picked out this shirt to bring up here and try on, I don't know if it was the jeans that I thought that this was going to look so awesome with, or if it was the red color hair. I think it's both. It's a cute little pull top, guys. It is the balloon sleeve printed woven mixed denim shacket in the color striped choco multi. I hope you remembered that because I'm not going to read it to you again. What brand are the jeans, Brittany? These are Mica denim. So this is we're doing a vendor box tonight for Davi and Dani and Mica denim. This is our second drop that we've done with Mica denim. I am in love with them, but I have told everybody, last video, and I said it again at the beginning of this video, with the Mica denim, whether you're purchasing it while we're live, or if you're on the app at 3 o'clock in the morning because you can't sleep, always make sure you're either watching the little video clip or you're reading the description, because some of their pants you stick true to size in. Some of them you might have to size up one, and then some of them are even more stretchy than Judy Blues, and you may need to size down 1 or 2 in them. Joe, I am too. And I'm just saying the, is it the phthalo jeans that we're dropping tonight? The green ones, the lime green ones? If we could get a pair of jeans that is the color of High Five's tomato, I don't know what I would do, but it'd probably be something illegal. I'm just saying. All right, guys, here we go. So I wish I had a tank on under this, but I don't, because I wouldn't leave it button clear up. You guys, this is the cutest little, it says it's a shacket, but it's no heavier than a chambray denim shirt. Cutest little shirt. It has this nice brown and ivory color stripes on it, and you can see that the brown does have more of that faded or mineral wash look. You have lace little inserts here on the sleeve, cute little balloon sleeve going on, little buttons here on the cuff if you want to unbutton it and roll it up. You have a lace panel there across the back of the shoulder blades. Adorable. And then my Mrs. Roper's coming out in me, because look at this floral print. So you got the floral print here on the pocket, and this is a functional pocket. It has a button closure. But this floral print is so vintage looking, so Mrs. Roper-esque. It's almost giving you Roper vibes. It's almost giving you Western vibes. I don't know. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I don't know whether I thought it was going to look amazing with this color denim, or if the fact that I thought it was going to go really good with the wig that I have on, but I was super excited about bringing this piece up to show with you guys tonight. Oh my goodness. So we have her available in size small, medium, and large. All right, so let's talk about the fit on this. I'm wearing my true size small. Let me button a couple more buttons. She is a loose fitting piece. I wouldn't necessarily consider her like, oh my gosh, this piece is just so huge on me. But you can see, even in the size small, that it is loose and oversized. You can size down one in this, alrighty? I know Joe can wear the large in this. You can see her there in the pictures with this on, or maybe it was a blue one that we had that was just like this. But it's such a cute piece. Nice length. It's definitely not cropped, but it's also not super long. If you want to do the little half tuck like I did, you absolutely can. Or honestly, it looks cute. Kind of just loose and flowy and left out as well. It's adorable. There were pants that floral I wanted so bad. Mrs. Roper for life. Preach it. The one of the Davi and Dani vendor boxes that we did recently that had those like floral mesh tops. It was the same one where we dropped the vintage culotte jeans. The green one of that was very, very like Mrs. Roper-esque as well. All right, so small, medium, and large. You can size down one in this if you want to. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. She's chocolate. She's beautiful. She's got lace. One last shirt that I'm going to throw on that I thought would go good with this color denim, and then we're moving on. We'll change the tops and the bottoms. And this is just a nice old basic. I mean, it's not old. We just brought these in a couple weeks ago. But it's our basic camo tee. And we have, let's see, we have the basic camo tee, and we also have it available in the Real Tree camel. Did I say camel? Camo. Stroking out. So I'm going to link up that one as well. I got the culotte jeans and the crochet sweater you can't wait to receive. I almost pulled out the, you know, my USA flag crochet tank, and it's like, no, those ladies are probably so sick and tired of seeing me in that. But yeah, I have this top link for you guys as well as the Real Tree camo one. Now, you're going to get the full tee, all right? Mine does have customizations done to it. The sleeves are cut and it has been cropped. If you want customizations done to your camo tee, you have to order it on the website instead of ordering it on the app. If you're just wanting the full shirt, the full length, full shebang, then you can place your order for that on the app. She's cute together. And I'm picturing this. Picture it in your mind's eye. Just this, and then like simple pair of sandals, like our outwoods sandals, our Emmett sandals, or the white tennis shoes that Shauna just dropped. Super simple, easy peasy, nice little fit. Looks good with gold jewelry. And yes, Tanya is so right. Tanya says, and this is great for the 4th of July. It's great for the 4th of July, ladies. What more could you want, you know? I don't have the Real Tree camo to show you. But you can look at the pictures and it looks like any other Real Tree camo that you would see out there. And then this one is what we are calling the basic camo. So more of the like army green colored camos. Received 4 packages today from Velvet Noir. I love everything. Oh, Terry, I'm so glad that you love everything. Lacey, those sandals are so comfortable. Let me grab them. I have the black ones. Hold on. It's going to take me a minute to squat down. Oh, my lower back is still so tight. I don't know what the issue is. So you guys, here are our Outwood sandals. We have them available in black and taupe. Okay, I don't have the taupe ones up here, but here are the black with a little fuzzy attached to it. you guys can stick true to size in these sandals, okay? It's a very, very true to size fit. Now, I will let you guys know whenever I got mine, because you guys know I got that wide foot and that thick foot, I did have to loosen this buckle out to its largest setting. This one I did not have to touch at all. In black, we have 1 size 6 and 3 size 10s left. Let me see what we have available in taupe. We only have 2 pairs left in taupe. Lacey says, if you guys have narrow feet, they are great. Thank you, Lacey. See, so there, they work for narrow feet and they work for wide feet. In taupe, we have 1 size 7 and 1 size 10. So you got the little toe thing there, just so you guys know, in case you're not a little toe thing person. But this is an adjustable strap right here. The braided ones are not adjustable, and then this one is adjustable. So for my Fred Flintstone feet, I just had to loosen this one. The rest of the sandal fits perfectly. It is very, very lightweight, you guys, and it is it has a super squishy footbed. Let me show you something really quick. These ones, these are actual Birkenstocks, okay? I've had them for a couple years. These are uncomfortable and heavy, and it doesn't matter how many years I've had them, it never gets better. It never gets lighter. It never gets squishier. The insole of these, hard as a rock. These babies, a fraction of the price. Those were $110. These are $30 before the coupon code. And it is just like walking on like a gel pad. So don't spend your money on that garbage. Get yourself these sandals if we have them available in your size. And if we don't have them available in your size, add yourself to the wait list. Oh, another idea. You know what else would be super cute? Sorry, it's going to take me a long time to get down again. Literally, my back just cracked and both knees. And God's like, bend down again, girl. What about our Effie sandals that are kind of like the Western style sandals? You got those shoes in taupe and you love them, Susan. Aren't they so comfortable? They're so squishy. All right, our Effie Western buckle sandals. Check these out, guys. Now, weight-wise, actually, these aren't really much heavier, if at all, than the Outwoods ones are, even though they do have a thicker, more platform sole on them. So this one has more of the foam bottom, and then it has the molded footbed. These are both functioning buckles. I don't think I had to move any of these buckles. I don't think I had to. I have my true size. Wait, I have an 8 in these. I wonder why they sent me an 8. I have an 8 in these. I would prefer a 9. Just because my heel fits perfectly in the footbed. My toes fit perfectly in the footbed. But because I have such a chunky foot, I like to have a little bit of extra room on either the end of my toes or the back of my heel. So you can do one size down in these if you want your foot to fit in there just perfectly. But I would prefer a size 9 in these. Just for a little bit of extra length so my foot does not look so chunky. But fit-wise, very, very comfortable molded footbed. Now, it doesn't have that like gel insert on this footbed like the Outwoods one did. But since it's molded, it's like a hug for your foot. It's a very, very good feeling hug. And these are Oasis Society. That's why they're expensive. But you will get them for 10% off and then 15% cash back. And then it is that black upper. It has little silver studs in different sizes. And then the Western buckles, and both of those are functional. And let's see. We have all sizes available except size 10. We are down to 1 pair left. But we have 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, and 10 available in these. And like I said, you can size down 1 if you want your foot to fit in there perfectly. But if you like a little extra room at the edge of your toes or at the back of your heel, I would stick true to size, okay? So those are the Effie Western Buckle Sandals. All right, now I promise I'm going to take these pants off and put on something different. What I'm going to put on, I don't really know. Actually, I'm going to take a drink of water first. I'm going to take a drink of water. Honestly, should we do the wig now? Do you guys want to do the wig now and then do the clothes? I'll pause while you guys decide. First person who I see that has an opinion in the matter, that's what we'll do. I am so thirsty lately. I'm clearly just not drinking enough water. When I have super busy days, water's the last thing on my mind. Boys won 8 to 5, one more game, and they're going to States. I heard you yell something whenever you came home. I thought you said they won. Well, good. When do they have to go to States? Is that when they go to, like, near Charleston? Lavonda says wig. Wig, wig, wig. Lacey says wig. Serena says wig. Wig. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going to link her up at the top now. Popping her up there at the top. You guys, we have a huge restock tonight for this wig. The style is Burbank. Now, Burbank is the wig that I've been wearing the last 2 days, kind of pulled up, half down. You always see me in Burbank in the color Cocoa Bean. She is the wig that I told you is my most favorite style in all of the wigs I have worn in my 5.5 years of wearing wigs, and absolutely in love with the color. You guys, Warm Pearl is just as gorgeous, okay? So she is linked up at the top there for you. Now, she did restock today because when Shauna initially dropped her, she completely sold out. You guys, she is one of our new hand-tied cap constructions. So she's a little bit pricier, but with the new hand-tied cap construction, they're about $120 to $130 cheaper than the traditional hand-tied wigs because of a couple modifications they have made with the cap. You still have all the benefits of having a hand-tied wig, all of the comforts of having a hand-tied wig, but at a much cheaper price, okay? So she has, she's not behaving. She has a full monofilament top. So when you hear a full monofilament top, you're going to see this horseshoe-shaped lace region. That means that you can part this wig anywhere that you want. Center part, left part, right part, diagonal, braid it, hang a lifesaver off of it. Whatever you want to do, you can part her where you want. She has a lace front, and the lace comes clear down to the top of the ear tabs. Another change that they have made is they have changed the coating on the ear tabs from that like flesh colored silicone piece to this more thinner, almost like velvety feeling plastic. I actually prefer this covering over the silicone because it's more thin. You still have adjusters in the back. And then there's 3 changes that they made to these hand ties, okay? So the ear tab covering is one. The second change, instead of a single monofilament top, they've made this a double layered, so it's just 2 layers of lace. Not going to mean a hill of beans to you. And then the third change that they have made that is where they're really saving us the money and allowing it to come in $120, $130 cheaper is the last couple rows down by the nape, like clear past your occipital bone. Instead of hand tying that portion, they have done wefted rows. That's where our money is being saved at, is right there. The whole rest of the wig is hand tied, but these last couple bottom rows are wefted. Alrighty? Thank you, Paula. Hey, Lori. Thank you, guys. Alright, so let's put her on. Now, I have not worn this since Mother's Day, and I just I sprayed some water on her and ran a brush through really quick before I started this live video. So, she actually looks really, really gorgeous. You guys, check out that tangle. Check her out. Oh my gosh. Now, you guys know, I'm going to make my wigs look as big as I possibly can. I'm always going to make it look as big as I possibly can, but I'm trying to not retrain. Well, I probably need to retrain myself. But I'm trying to restrain myself from just zhuzhing her up. I've kind of got her in a wonky part right now. It's kind of like on the right, but also like kind of towards the center. She's laying good. She's looking good. I'll just leave her there. The wave pattern in Burbank is my absolute... I just can't even express to you guys how much I love the style Burbank. Her curl pattern is perfect. It's not your standard like loose beach waves. It's also not that blown out look. It kind of has a little bit more of that like spiral little look to it. I'm assuming I'm going to have to duplicate it with a curling wand, but only time will tell. The length, pure perfection. I don't feel like wearing a super long wig every day of my life. She is low density, but if you like the look of big hair, ladies, she zhuzhes till the cows come home. Literally. Literally, ladies. She zhuzhes till the cows come home. This wig goes perfectly with the camouflage top and look. Arlene, I'm not gonna lie. I knew that this color was gonna match perfectly with this top. That's why I was getting ready to put on the next outfit. I'm like, oh, or wait a minute. Should we do the wig now? Because I knew that she would look nice with this green color. She is a rooted blonde, just so you guys can see there. And then the color of her color is called Warm Pearl. She could be a sister to Cocoa Vanilla Froth. She is that much warmer than Cocoa Vanilla Froth. And her lowlights, I do not feel are as dark as the lowlights in Cocoa Vanilla Froth. I mean, I was digging the red wig, but now that I have her on, maybe I'll leave her on for a couple of outfits. She's absolutely stunning. So she is $530. Remember, she is a hand-tied wig. So we gotta pay for those luxuries. You guys are gonna get her for $477. Okay. You're also gonna get 15% cash back to use on future purchases. You're going to receive $71.55 back in app credit or in cash back to use on a future purchase. So all in, once you get your 10% discount with code Maggie Live and then you get your app credit after you've completed your purchase, she's going to be about $400 total. If you're in the US, you're going to get free shipping, okay? Any orders over $100 in the US, you get free shipping. What did I say she was? 477. Let's call her, we're going to round up and call her 490 with tax, okay? Now, what you're going to do is when you go to checkout, you're going to do the payment options. If you're shopping on the app, we have Sezzle. If you're buying her on the website, we have 4 or 5 different payment options. You're going to use one of the payment options, do the payment plan. There's no credit check. There's no interest fees or anything like that. And you're going to pay around $120 today. And then every 2 weeks, you'll make a $120 payment until you've made a total of 4 payments, okay? So while she might be a nearly $500 wig, you can be all in today. All in for the low, low price of approximately $120. You can't wait to get your Burbank and Cocoa Bean. Can she be put up in a high pony? She could be, especially because she's hand-tied, but it's going to be a pretty short ponytail just because she doesn't have a lot of length. But my Burbank and Cocoa Bean, she's the one I've had on my last 2 videos. She looks really cute with even just like a half up, half down do done in her. Isn't she lovely? And might I say, she goes very nice with these jeans, with these new violet jeans from Mica Denim. Absolutely stunning. I hope you guys treat yourself. When I say that Burbank is my absolute favorite style in my 5.5 years of wearing wigs, I am being 1,000,000% genuine. It is my favorite style over Covina. It is my favorite style over Corbin. And you guys know how much I love those wigs. She is absolutely my favorite style wig ever. Even over ones I've styled myself, and now that's saying a lot. I need to screenshot my invoice. It's more than the sale price of your item. Did you look at where like the receipt portion is? To make sure you have the coupon code in there. Make sure you're using code Maggie Live. Make sure if it's over $100 that you're not getting charged shipping. Make sure the tax is accurate. Take a quick look over that. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Watch you don't get your toes caught in the distressing, ladies. If I fall and get hurt during a try-on video, does workman's comp apply to me? Does it apply? All right, hold on. I'm thinking. You know what? We're going to do something comfy. That's what we're going to do. Because you can't go wrong with some comfy cozies. And comfy cozies, they come in 3 different color options. So, Regina, when you're looking at your cart, like how much is the item that you're wanting to purchase? And then how much is that item showing up as in your cart? We'll see if we can help you do some troubleshooting. It'd probably be homeowners. And then I'd be like, dang, my deductible's too high. Can you link the Joplin and Caramel Swirl? Sure, Stacy. Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw this TikTok today, and this lady was like, is there any words that your kids used to say when they were little that, like, they would say wrong, that, like, you and your family still use the wrong pronunciation of today? So that can be a little conversation starter for us in the comments. But I will say one in our house is when my son was little, Bentley, he used to call YouTube Moose Tube. And so we don't use that all the time when we're saying YouTube, but a lot of the times we'll be like, oh yeah, did you see that video? It's on Moose Tube. So is there any words in your guys' family where one of your children, nieces, nephews, or whatever, would pronounce it wrong and you guys still do that same pronunciation today? You don't know how to do the payment options? Okay, Patty, let me show you. Paschetti. Yeah, Bentley would call YouTube Moose Tube, and he would call Brownie, like the little Debbie Cosmic Brownies, he would call those Ronies. Juliana, I don't really have any words that she did, just because she, number one, didn't even say mama till she was over 3 years old, and then also had horrendous delayed speech and speech issues. But I do have this little video of her. She was 3, almost 4 years old, and she was singing Let It Go from Frozen, and she would say, wet it dough, wet it dough, wet it dough. The remote was merited. Do you guys still use pancakes? That's cute. Caden, whenever he was little, he used to call helicopters Coppadoctors. So, although like I said, Moose Tube is pretty much the only one that's stuck. All right, let's see. To do the payment options, let me throw something in my cart really quick so I can help you with that, okay? So you're going to go to your cart. Let me scroll down here past my address and everything. So you're going to go to your cart, and then it's going to say like your name, your address, stuff like that. Where it says payment, where it says payment, like I have mine defaulted to PayPal. If you hit edit, you're going to see the option for Sezzle under there. And it's even going to tell you, like, if I bought this t-shirt, I could get it for $9.82 every 2 weeks with 0% interest. So that's how you do it on the app, okay? And then on the website, essentially the same way. It's going to be under the payment method options, but there's 4 or 5 different payment options on the website, and then we have Sezzle there on the app. Paschetti. Up the stairs. It's so cute. I like whenever I come across little TikTok videos like that, and it just kind of makes you think. And it's like, yeah, Moose Tube. Moose Tube. Bentley also, one time our internet went out. We were living with my parents at the time, and he didn't pronounce anything wrong, but we'll never let him forget that he was probably 3 at the time, and he was crying because the internet went out. You know how little kids are now. And he's like, when the internet goes out, it makes me sad. So now whenever the internet goes out here or the power goes out, of course, that's something that we always say. My daughter would say, pita shade it instead of appreciate it. My son called the Fox and the Hound movie the Box and the Ham. Kids are so cute. Now my kids are just annoying. You know, one day, now I forget, I think my mother was here and we were talking about, oh, you know, sometimes kids get irritated with their parents. I'm like, there's some days I don't even know if I like my own kids, and I'm sure that they don't like me. And you know, that's part of life. That's the different patterns that you fall into as they get older. All right, ladies, I'm linking up 3 pairs of pants for you. They are all the same exact style of pants as what I'm wearing, but we have 3 different color options, okay? So we have this gray color that I have on. We have khaki. And then we have cream. And before I talk about them, I gotta take another stinking drink of water. I hope you guys can't hear Juliana right now. All right. What did I say they were called? My baby son would say instead of bench, and he would say it. I would have been like, and we were no longer sitting on benches in public, you know. All right, the elastic waistband barrel pants. So you guys, these are like a comfy, almost, let me show you the inside of them. It's not French terry, but it's also not scuba. It's kind of like if French terry and scuba had a baby. That's what the inside of these pants feel like. But they're very, very similar looking to a pair of lounge pants, a pair of jogger pants, a pair of sweatpants, but it is like a mixture of French terry / scuba material there on the inside. They're very, very thin, very lightweight. They are heavier than a t-shirt. I would say that it's like a t-shirt if it was double layered as far as the thickness of these pants go. So they are a lounge pant that is a barrel leg. And what I like about these is they are not too barrel-esque, okay? You can see the little bit of the rounding here in the thighs. And then, of course, it tapers in here at the knee with this decorative seam that comes across the front. And then it's just down here, more of a relaxed leg opening. So not tight at the bottoms, no elastic there in the bottoms, but it just gives that slight barrel-esque look. The detailed seaming, pockets, one pocket on the back. Now let's talk about the most important thing, the elastic. The elastic. If I didn't like something, I would just say to take it to Urban Ministry because we volunteer there every Christmas Eve. So even to this day, we'll all say that if somebody doesn't like something, take it there. I like it. All right, so waistband on this pant. She is a 2-inch wide elastic waistband, and you guys can see right here. Do you see that? Do you see that? She does not feel offensive, okay? She does not feel offensive because it's not tight. It is simply just where the rise is hitting on my body that it is causing that in my loose skin. Typically, I would wear my high-rise lounge pants up higher, so that's concealed. But I feel like if I hike them up that high, then it's looking a little too pulled in this region. So these pants do not have offensive elastic. I would rate it a 4 because it is a 2-inch elastic and it does have good snap back to it. But where it's hitting me because of the rise, it's cutting into that loose skin that I have there. So I personally, just because I can see where they're hitting on my body, would size up to the medium. That is not for comfort of elastic. That is simply just because it's going to give a little bit more room in this region that I can then pull them up higher and cover that up. So the elastic, on my scale of offensiveness, I'm going to say it's a 4. It's not offensive. It's not tight. It's not uncomfortable. But in my true size small, and me having to wear them down a little bit lower so it does not feel like it's pulling in the crotch, it's just hitting my personal body right at the wrong place. I hope that makes sense to you guys, because I know that there's a lot of elastic, particular ladies on here like I am, and so I just want to make sure that I'm conveying that correctly, that if you guys have got nothing to worry about here, or if elastic does not bother you, anything like that, you are 1,000,000% okay to stick with your true size, but I would be getting a medium so that I would have a little bit more length in the rise so that I could pull them up, and that will just all be tucked in my pants. You so appreciate my offensive elastic scale. This one was confusing at first because I did try these on before I started this video, and I'm like, I just don't get it because it's not like some stuff I have rated like no, get this off my body. It doesn't even have a number applied to it. This is not that. I rate a lot of stuff a 4, but I'm like, but why is it doing this? And then I realized it's because I typically wear mine up higher. And it's not that I could not wear these pulled up higher, but you guys see that when I pull it up higher, then you can see like where my underwear hits, where my apron stomach's at. So I'm going to size up 1 in these just so I have a little bit more room here so then I can hike it up and tuck all of this inside of my pants. Anybody else without those issues, 1,000,000% you can stick true to size, okay? So these do come in a full size range, size small, medium, large, 1X, 2X, and 3X. I think they're so comfortable because they are lightweight, but I do appreciate the fact that it's not your standard jogger with the cuff or the elastic down at the ankle on it, that it does have that barrel-esque look without being too much. It's kind of a dressier lounge pant, you know? Really good price on these too, guys. So these are $56. You're going to get $5.60 off, and then you're going to get like $7, almost $8 back in-app credit to use on a future purchase with these. So this color is, what are they calling this one? Gray. You know, I never claimed to be the smartest person. I was waiting to see if it said heather gray, ash gray, Bobo, Skedet, and Dootin gray. I don't know. They're calling this gray. And then we have the khaki, which I'm just going to throw these all on really quick for you. Oh, I forgot to tell you there's also a functional drawstring. The drawstring is functional. Here is the khaki. So kind of a sand color for the khaki. Gorgeous, Gorgina. The khaki obviously still looks cute with the camo. Sticking with our neutral theme here. Hold on one second. My comments just jumped. They just jumped. You know what, Lindsay? I was just thinking too, how you appreciate my scale of offensiveness. I will continue to give my evaluation on elastic, even if I know it only benefits one person. Because buying clothes online, it can be hard, right? Especially when you have certain quirks or sensory issues or stuff like that. 2 years ago, it was wintertime, and I think we had dropped like a pair of faux leather wide leg pants. And there was nothing wrong with the pants. And the pants actually had like a very soft, smooth, almost like suede-like lining in them. And I put them on my body on the live video. And because you guys know I have sensory issue with clothing, I'm like, I feel like I have wet pants on. There was something with the texture on the lining. And like I said, it was very soft, very smooth, felt like suede. Like something I would rub up against my cheek. But it was the feeling of it all over my legs that like made me want to stand like this because I felt like I had wet pants on. And I'm like, I just want to get these off my body. So I will always share whatever weird quirks I feel I might encounter with clothing, and I'll try to translate that to you guys because buying clothes online is difficult. I'm weird about that kind of stuff too. Elastic tags, texture, material. Yep, for sure. Jill, the khaki is so cute, but guys, I'm kind of digging the cream. I mean, you know, gray has never let me down. The color gray has never broke my heart. How many pairs of gray pants do I need? This cream color, I feel like is very, very cute. Number one, it still looks good with the camo top. Number two, perfect for summertime. Definitely giving you that light, airy look, especially if you paired it with something like, I don't know, like our bay button down. Right? A little bit of a dressier, we'll call these slacks. A pair of dressier slacks with a little casual button down. I feel like this cream color is perfect for summertime, But truthfully, I feel like this cream color will even transition over to winter time well as a winter white. If you want my opinion, I know grays never broke our hearts, but maybe step outside the comfort zone and try out the khaki or the cream. You know, maybe we need to be big brave dogs and try something new. I think the cream are gorgeous. I'm pretty sure since these just dropped today, we probably still have all 3 colors available in all sizes. I will let you know, in the cream color, so in the color that I have on right now, size 1X, 2X, and 3X, very, very low in stock. We have one size 2X left, and then for size 2X and 3X, we have 2 pairs each, okay? And let me check on the khaki really quick. You like the cream too? Yeah, I kind of think it's a little bit different. I mean, obviously my first instinct would be the gray, but the darker top with these lighter bottoms, and I do think depending on the top that you have it on with, it could either go casual or, I'm not going to say dressy, but I think it could be zhuzhed up a little depending on the top that you have on. All right, guys, so in khaki, size 1X, we only have 1 pair left in khaki as well. And then 2X and 3X, we also only have 2 pairs left in the khaki. And then for gray, same thing. 2X, 3X, we have 2 pairs each. Size 1X, we have 1. So everything else is kind of holding around 3 or 4 pairs for sizes. But that 1X, 2X, and 3X, those are all running very low in stock, specifically size 1X. So if you were thinking about them, grab them. You like it with the camo? I do too, Sally. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. All the things. All right, next. I'm going to do a whole outfit change again. Hold on. I can't be a messy girl. Let me pick these pants up off the floor so I don't hate myself when this video's over. Yeah, I think my decision's made. I think I'm going to get the cream ones. And I totally had the gray ones on my list to get a size medium in. Obviously, I can't afford to get all 3, but I think I'm going to do the cream. I think that's the right choice. You guys would be so proud of me. I actually just even folded all of those pants. Your girl's growing up. Ooh. That was not comfortable. Tag right up the butt. Right up the keister. Alright, hold on. These ones got a button fly. Alright, I told you guys that I was going to change my shirt, but I lied. Just because I don't have a mirror over there. Like, I have a little tiny one above my nightstand, but I need to be able to see my full body. These are not Mica denim. These are Davi and Dani denim, just so you guys know, okay? And it is, I believe, the Maisie Barrel jeans. You love my sense of humor. You like that? It's like your guys' little girls growing up. She just cleaned her room and folded her clothes. Now is she going to put them away? She's not that grown yet. Maisie Barrel jeans. Again, these are not Mica denim. These are Davi and Dani, okay? We have full size range in these pants as well, size small through 3X. First impressions. I want the medium. And I don't even think it has anything to do with me being bloated today. There's just not a whole lot of room there wearing my true size small. So it is a full button fly, which I love button fly pants. I feel like it kind of just holds you in, keeps things a little bit more snatched, you know, stuffs away all of that stuff that we got going on down there. And then it does have that elastic here in the back. I feel like my elastic is stretched to the max. While I can get these on and know they're not cutting into me, they're not comfortable to my standards. In a size small, I 100% need a size medium in these. So my recommendations, size up 1. Okay? Size up 1. Now, the style, the cut of these jeans, I think are super cute. The wash is very, very different from anything that I own. It is called Rustic Denim. And it is a dark blue, and then it almost looks like, let me see if I can throw my leg up here. Hold on, you know I got a bad knee. It almost looks like, I think we had a pair of Ollie and Hallie pants like this, where it's a dark blue, but it looks like you've washed it with something that's either like very, very dark brown, and you know how like red clothes will bleed? This looks like you've washed it with something that is dark brown and it has bled on it, okay? So it's called Rustic Denim. It is a dark blue, and then it has this like overtone or this cast of like brown on it as well. Don't ask me why a barrel jean always gives me a European feel. I feel like, I mean, other than the fact that I do need a size medium because they're too tight on my waist, of all the barrel denim that we have dropped, why do I feel like this is one of the most exaggerated pairs, but also one of the best shaped pairs? Like, you guys know, typically I cuff mine and I roll mine up. I feel like this is tapering in very nice at the ankle. Is it still a little long on me for what barrel jeans typically are? Yeah, so I probably still would roll it up 1, but I feel like as far as the shape of them, it has 100% nailed the barrel denim look. You know, pockets here in the back. It is a structured denim. Remember, it does have that elastic, but my elastic is stretched to the max. There's very little give there. So I'm in a size small. These need to be returned, and I need to get a medium in them. But you guys, the cut, she's cute. She's stylish. I can see my Palace sandals with her, or a little pair of just like little white tennis shoes, maybe casual top look going on with it. The color is very unique. I love the full button fly. I would take any pants with a button fly. I just like the way that it kind of... Does anybody else's skin make that noise? I have so much loose skin, guys. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell you. I am going to tell you. I have so much loose skin, guys. 2 things that are disgusting. Number 1, you know whenever you go to a bathroom, which I try not to use these because I know that they're like, it's so unsanitary, but you guys know the hand dryers that like blow out like it's a car wash dryer? I have so much loose skin that even on the top of my hands, it literally looks like if you threw a rock in a creek and there's like ripples of skin going out towards the center of my hands. The whole reason I brought this up is because that sound effect I was making for the cinching sound, could you imagine if I took a vacuum hose to the loose skin on my stomach? I've never done it, but just imagine. It would be weird. It'd be funny. We'd have good laughs over it. Don't recommend it, but that sound effect reminded me of like, well, I wonder what it would be like if I stuck a vacuum hose to that loose skin on my stomach. You're getting Aladdin vibes? I can see that for sure. Will I roll it up? Yep, Lindsay. Do you want me to peg them also at the bottoms too? So typically I peg them at the bottom and then roll it up so that it tapers it in close to my ankle. I don't know if you've ever heard, but Europeans can always say that they can spot out Americans by the way we're dressed. I feel the same about Europeans. Unless we're talking about certain areas where they dress more elegant, fancy. I don't know. I feel like I could always spot Europeans because I feel like they would always have some type of pea coat on. Barrel hammer pants. Okay, Lindsay, I'll do it right now. Yeah, barrel jeans are kind of like what was out in the early 90s when the hammer pants were out, that we called those jams. Or at least that's what my family called them, jams. I have an Easter picture and my pants were a pair of like, you know, just like neon pink, orange, green, blue jams. All right, so here they are, pegged and rolled up twice, which is still how I would wear them. Super cute. You guys, first I'm liking cream colored pants. Now I'm liking this like super dark wash denim when I'm a light wash denim kind of gal. Now that just means that I got more stuff to send back to get bigger sizes in. But these are cute. Cute, cute, cute. The barrel jeans are starting to grow on you. Megan, it's like a fungus. And once you get your first pair and you put them on, you can't lose your love for them. It's like, at first you're like, there ain't no way. Ain't no way. I wore a pair of, I have our Pax barrel jeans, which we don't have anymore. And they were like they were like pants like this. And I rolled them and pegged them at the bottom, wore a little pair of heels to Juliana's band concert, wore Rolling Stones like graphic tee, and I kind of just twisted it up in the back, and then a black blazer over the top. I felt like hot snot and a Coke when I had it on. Hot snot and a Coke. Alrighty, so the Maisie barrel jeans, guys, are $76. Code Maggie Live is going to save you $7.60. You're going to get like 10, 11-ish dollars back in app credit. But my recommendation, and I don't know what Shauna recommended for size on this, but I would size up one. Because in my true size small, you can't see that there's not more than a hair worth of extra space in there. But the color, the style, perfect. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. All right, now I'll put on a different top. Let me see. Well, we'll try it, and if it doesn't go, then we'll do something else. All we can do is try. Actually, I'll come put it on over here. I'm just putting on a little cami from the second warehouse. I'll get it linked up for you guys really quick, and then I'll put the new top on over top. You think of a wrestler or a jockey when you put them on? I just feel like that look. And you have a lot of them now. Hey, you know, maybe you're just like cosplaying for the day. All right, this cami is the Lovelet Scoop Neck Cami, and it is a second warehouse piece. Lovelet Scoop Neck Cami. Alrighty, popping right up there for you guys. It does come in a couple different color options. I'm wearing my true size small. It has adjustable straps on it. Kind of has that Skims feel to it. But the top that I'm getting ready to put on is brown, so I just figured since these jeans have that brownish undertone that I would put this on, okay? So again, it is a second warehouse item. It comes in brown, white, pastel yellow, royal blue, black, and rust for this little cami. And then I'm putting, now I don't know if this top's going to be too fancy for these pants. We're going to find out. I'm putting on the Carrie mesh top over top. Hold on. Okay, it goes this way. First of all, let me hold this up first so you guys can see how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, if you had like a tooled skirt with this as your top, that's gorgeous. It's got little pearls and then like bronze colored rhinestones on it. And she's short sleeve. she is pretty. You guys, it's like fancy skin. I'm not, since these pants are so tight, I would tuck her in all the way around, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to put any, I don't want to like rough up the pearls and stuff like this on it since these pants are a little small on me. I want it. I mean, she is literally like netting like your parents put under their Christmas tree in the 90s. Very, very thin brown colored netting. And then these like brown pearls with like bronze colored rhinestones literally covering the whole entire thing. And like I said, I would tuck it in all the way if I had on a pair of appropriately sized pants. Is she not gorgeous? I'm serious. If you had on like a skirt that was like tulle and then you kind of put this in so it looked like a one-piece dress, I would definitely wear it with the brown cami underneath, but I would do a strapless bra so you couldn't see my black bra straps. I think this is my favorite piece. She's gorgeous. It's now, I don't say this about a lot of clothes, and because you guys know that I like clothes. I wear them because if I didn't, I would get arrested. But I tell you all the time, like, Shauna loves clothes. And I like clothes, and I like to wear them so I don't get arrested. So I don't say this about a lot of stuff. This is a beautiful shirt. This is absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous. Now, she comes in size small, medium, and large. I'm wearing my true size small. There is some room in there. So I'm not going to stretch her out because I don't feel like she's something that's supposed to be stretched out. She doesn't feel delicate. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being overly cautious with it because I'm not. It's just my pants are really tight and there's no room for me to tuck it in there. So I'm not being overly cautious with it, but I don't want to push out on it because I don't think she's supposed to be stretched. But you can see in my true size small that there is room. I do think that you could size down one in this. I can't get over how pretty she is. What kind of bottoms would you guys wear her with? I want her. She's only $46 before the coupon code. I can tell you, ladies, that she is worth the $46. Ladies, that's how I feel about clothes. My daughter, Juliana, is also the same way. That it's like, we like clothes. The same ways we like not being in jail for not running around naked. You know? The whole thing is if you have to wear them, you may as well wear something that you think is cute or fun or pretty. And like I said, I don't get excited about a ton of clothing. And very rarely will you ever hear me describe something as beautiful. This is literally beautiful. Stunning. And whenever I'm talking about a tulle skirt, you know what would be super pretty? Say you're doing like a wedding on a budget, okay? You're doing a wedding on a budget, or you got your bridesmaids, and you know, like, not every bridesmaid has $600 to throw on a dress. She might have like $100 that she's working with, or $150 that she's working with. And that means for like the dress, shoes, and everything. If you could find like a brown tulle skirt, assuming that was your wedding colors. I mean, we have to use our imagination here. If you could get this top for $46 and a nice long skirt to go with it, I think this would make a pretty bridesmaid top half of a dress for a wedding. It's very over the top and very understated at the same time. I hope you guys grab her. She's truly beautiful. So we still have size small and medium available. Large is on the wait list, but there are 2 sitting in carts. Okay, so add yourself to the wait list. I gotta unbutton these pants. Add yourself to the wait list for the large, okay? Remember, when you add items to carts, you only have 15 minutes to pay. If you don't pay within that 15 minutes, it's going to fall out and go to the next person. I think that if I had black jeans on, or even just a darker wash denim, somebody said the cream colored pants, she actually looks really cute with these jeans, but I need a medium. I had to unbutton them because I could not breathe. She is super pretty, and I can promise you, she's $46. You're going to save $4.60 off of her. So you're going to get her right under $40 plus 15% cash back. She is worth that. I would say that I'm speechless, but clearly I have no lack of words. I hope you guys treat yourself and grab her. She's so pretty. So absolutely stunning. And it just goes to show that, you know how I always do try-ons and I tell you guys, like, I'm just going to try this piece on because it's the piece I'm, like, most afraid of, or the one that I didn't think I was going to like that much. I saw it. I could tell that it looked pretty, but the way that it changes from seeing it on a hanger or seeing it laid out to then seeing it on your body, it looks like a completely different piece. It's Gorgina. All right, switching gears. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this one has a back zipper on it. We'll just zip it up as far as we possibly can. It's all we can do, ladies. This is more of like a dressier piece. Hold on. This is cute. It has a back zipper in it. I'm going to try and zip it up as far as I can. I just dislike how they put these tags in the back on the inside of the clothes because then it makes it hard to scan. All right, what is this? This is the Viola. The Viola, ladies. The Viola jumpsuit. This is another Davi and Dani piece. I'm going to tuck that tag back in. I'm not going to be able to zip it up all the way because I don't want to get stuck. But you guys you'll get the gist from looking at this. Where was this outfit on Sunday when I needed an outfit for graduation? She is cute and she fits perfectly true to size. She is like a knit material, like almost like a t-shirt knit material. I don't mean knit like a sweater, like a t-shirty knit material, but thicker than a t-shirt. Very, very like buttery smooth on the outside. The inside, it's that scuba material on the inside. This is scuba. It's a scuba freaking dress jumpsuit. She's cute, ladies. Since it's made out of that scuba material, it literally feels like you're wearing a lounge outfit, you know, out to run to Target to get your groceries for the week or something. But you are wearing like a dress suit outfit. I think they nailed the cut of this. The fit is very nice. It's fitted to your body without being tight. But I like that they have kept the pants more of just a loose leg or a relaxed fit versus it being a wide palazzo pant leg like we see on a lot of jumpsuits. It's giving you some definition to your body without it just being kind of like a big black flowy thing down here. There's elastic in the waistband. Okay. We've got pockets going on. There's a pleat right here and a pleat right here running down the front. And like I said, it is more of like a straight leg here. It would look super cute with those rivet heels from the second warehouse. Then up here at the top, very, very nice neckline. I like that it's not U-cut, V-cut. I like that it comes all the way up. It has this nice rhinestone detail that goes all along the cuffed sleeve and comes down the side. Super gorgeous, super reflective. And then she does zip all the way up the back, but I did not feel like getting trapped in her. Thank you, Jill. Seriously, where was this Where was this piece on Sunday when I could not find anything to wear for graduation? It was sitting in my office in a cardboard box. I didn't know it existed at the time. She is cute. Absolutely gorgeous. What sizes do we have for her? She comes in size small through 3X, ladies. Small through 3X. You can stick true to size in this, but it does have stretch here in the waistband, so if we should happen to sell out in your size, I do think that you could size down 1. Okay, I would not size down more than that. I also think that if you wanted to, you could also size up 1. It's like, I love the structure up here. You guys know, anytime I try on a shirt that kind of has that little jut out on the sleeves, I absolutely love the structure of that. You could throw on a belt with it if you wanted some definition there at the waist. But I think she is just gorgeous on her own. And then I'm going to link up the rivet detailed stilettos from the second warehouse. They are not stilettos. They're like a reasonable 3-inch heel, because those would be a stunner with this outfit. And in the rivet detailed stilettos that I'm linking up, I wear my true size 9, but again, it is not a stiletto. It has like a sensible heel. Can you see the back? Sure. Just remember, it does zip all the way up. Can you guys see me? Okay. So it does zip all the way up the back. I just did not want to get caught in it. And the way that they do rhinestones, I mean, where are they getting these super, super reflective ones? And it's scuba material. It literally feels like you have on like a pair of lounge pants and a lounge shirt or something. This is a good piece, guys. She's a goodin'. She's a goody-goody 2 shoes. Let's see what we have in stock. So she is a full size range. Let me see if anything's getting low in stock. Size 1X, add yourself to the wait list for. There is 1 sitting in somebody's cart. Size 2X and 3X, we have 2 each, okay? Smalls we have 3 of. Medium and large we have 4 of. If you guys are needing a dressier outfit for something, or, hear me out, you should always have something on hand. You never know when you need to go to a funeral, okay? Even if you don't have something in your mind's eye that you need to be wearing this to, everybody should have a funeral outfit on hand. I would scoop up on this. She's cute. She's gorgeous. And if you're a tall girl, ladies, remember, most things nowadays are supposed to be ankle pants. Not only is that going to show off your shoes more, but it's going to be hitting you in the place that it's supposed to be hitting you. But even if you're a short girl, I feel like as long as I'm wearing something with like even just a kitten heel on it, it's going to give me enough height to where my pants aren't touching the ground. What was her name again? Anybody remember the name of this? The Viola. The Viola's another winner. Goody 2 shoes. I don't think I probably had a couple nicknames in high school, but they probably weren't very kind ones. They probably aren't ones that people would have shared with me. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, guys. So yeah, Viola jumpsuit, and then that Carrie mesh top, guys. Don't let her pass you by, okay? All right, moving right along. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is there somebody FaceTiming me? There's an alarm going off. Why is there an alarm going off? Well, it cut out for a second, ladies, because an alarm went off. I would never have an alarm set at 8:30 at night. And I'm sure that there's probably no way for me to disable that from my computer. Because I don't think the clock... Wait, hold on. Yeah. And I accidentally hit snooze. It's going to go off again in 8 minutes because I hit snooze instead of turning it off because I was like shocked as to why this was happening. So in 8 minutes, I'm going to go black again for a second, but I'll be right back, okay? You have enough clothes now for your birthday cruise? No, not a power surge. Just there was an alarm going off on my phone, and I don't know why because I would never have an alarm set for the evening. All right, so here's what we have left. A ton of mesh tops. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. It's 8:40. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done, okay? We'll save the mesh tops for last because then we can just keep on one pair of pants and, you know, work our way through those. But I have one last pair of lounge pants. So we'll do those and then get into the other outfits. Don't mind me just folding up the jumpsuit. And I have another Wisconsin Warehouse t-shirt for you guys that I got in the mail today. And I wanted to do like a full-on lounge look for you. So, we'll do the t-shirt first just because you guys have probably already seen it from Shauna. This is the Outlaw Vintage Tee. There's only 5 of these left, and I got it in a size medium. I don't remember if smalls were on the wait list at the time or what, but I did get a size medium because in the summertime, sometimes I enjoy having like a longer fitting t-shirt. So we have size small and 2X available in this, okay? I'm a medium, or I'm wearing a medium. I'm a true size small. You guys, this is not one of our made-to-order graphics. It's that Deep Country brand as well. It is a super, super soft mineral wash black tee. It says Outlaw up here at the top. You got some roses with kind of cream-colored leaves on it. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to crop it or if I'm going to leave it long. I think this one I'm going to leave long just so I can wear it with denim shorts and it kind of cover my shorts up. But ladies, it is super comfortable. I absolutely could have gotten the small in this, so don't be afraid to size up to that 2X if you guys are like a large or an extra large. Definitely size up. If you're mediums, of course you could wear the small depending on how you want it to fit. But I just got her fresh in the mail today, so I had to try her on and show her to you, okay? And she's only 36 doll hairs. She's only 36 doll hairs before the coupon code. All right, I'm just going to twist her up and out of the way so that we can talk about these pants. It's another pair of like barrel pants, but these are like more sweatpant-esque. Although it's still not sweatpant material on the inside, it's still that like scuba feeling material. Danielle, I'm a sucker for a graphic tee. I'm also just a sucker in general, you know. All right, these are the Scout sweatpants. Now, like I said, they are not sweatpant material on the inside. They are not French terry material. It is that scuba material on the inside, but it is not that like super thick, plushy scuba that you feel might be too warm for the summertime. They are still a very thin, lightweight pant. You can see that these do have that barrel-esque look going on to them again. And then the elastic, ladies, remember the other ones, the elastic waistband, barrel pants, whatever, that came in the 3 colors, the gray, the cream, and the khaki? How I said I needed a size medium? I'm okay in my true size small in these ones. Remember with the other ones, they cut in like right there because the rise was a little bit shorter. This one has a longer rise, so I'm able to hike them up to my armpits like how I prefer. So I'm completely fine in my true size small in this. You still have that seam detail kind of cutting across your legs. Let's see. Oh, there's a... Oh, what a bummer. I thought that there was a flap pocket there on the back. It's a faux flap with no pocket. The flap is just for decoration. So no pockets on the back, but it does have pockets on the front. It is that 2-inch wide elastic waistband. There's really good stretch there in the elastic. And honestly, this elastic is exactly the same as the other casual pants were. But this one just has that taller rise, so I don't feel the need to size up in them. And then, of course, it has a functional drawstring. Hey, Tully. So functional drawstring. These are super cute, but they definitely do give a little bit more of a casual vibe, whereas the other ones had a little bit more of a gussied up vibe to her. And it looks cute with this outlaw tee. I'm going to try and roll them up really quick. Just, You're welcome, Denise. I didn't even know that I did anything, but I just want to peg these at the bottom and roll them up a couple just to see how it looks. But like I said, these ones are definitely very similar to the other pairs, but just giving a bit more of a casual vibe to it. And there's with it rolled up. These are cute. These are comfortable. These are going to be mine. Just saying. And then, like I said, we don't always have to have little crop shirts on. I would still hike it up on one hip, but I wouldn't necessarily tuck it in or show any skin. Put on those little white tennis shoes that Shauna dropped the other day. And you've got yourself a little summertime fit. Casual, yet cute, right? And full size range. And like I said, in these, I would just stick true to size in. Very, very comfortable, and the rise is taller on them. With the other ones, I felt like I needed to size up to a medium, even though the elastic wasn't offensive, because the rise was a little bit shorter, okay? So let's see, small, medium, and large. All three sizes are in stock. Extra large, we're down to just one pair, ladies. Oh, thank me for being me and being funny, too. Well, thank you, Denise. You know, I don't even think that I'm that funny. I just say whatever comes to mind. A lot of people, they don't edit themselves. They censor themselves. Sometimes a lot of those inward thoughts we have, they keep inward. I just let it flow. This is cute. And comfortable. Love it. These are the Memphis sunglasses. I'll link them up again for you guys. Isn't it funny how it's like, you can feel so cute in like the cutest, patootiest outfit. Like that pearl and rhinestone brown shirt I had on that was like, this is absolutely beautiful. And I feel equally as cute also wearing an outfit like this. Because it just, man, it just all depends on your vibe for the day, you know? I'm just vibing out in this outfit. I'll probably wear this for the rest of the evening around my house. You love the flowage? I feel it, girl. All right, here, hold on. Are we back? Let me know if we're back. The alarm went off again. We're back. I see that we're back. We're good, we're good, we're good. Is anybody going to get this and be twinsies with me? You guys. Is my camera flipped now? Are we the opposite from what we always are? Is it still back? Does it look different to you guys? Because it looks different on my screen than from how it usually does. 2 seconds ago, when I had this pulled up on this side, it was actually on the correct side. Now it's right on Facebook, and it's wrong from what I'm seeing. Sally says it looks the same. It's not backwards. How weird, because it's backwards on my phone now. It's tripping me out. For my mental anguish, because now I don't know, I'm living in backwards world over here and nobody can see it but me. You guys should purchase these pants just because of my mental anguish. You guys, I don't know what, I know what happened. That alarm went off, so I had to swipe away really quick to shut that alarm off. But it has my phone that I'm recording for the app on. It's in mirrored image. And I'm seeing myself backwards. I don't like it. don't like it, but I also don't have time to figure out what's going on. Because it's getting late and your girl's getting tired. Actually, today's been one of those rainy days where it's like, I've been tired all day. Next outfit. Oh my gosh, you guys, these jeans. These stinking jeans. Neon lime jeans. I don't have on the best underwear for them. I actually have on a pair of underwear. They're like too tight right now. But I digress. Shauna had the same thing happen the other night and couldn't do it and started over. It mirrored, like it reversed her image. Is that what you mean? Or that it just cut out? These are totally bad underwear to wear with these pants. Now we know. You can't read my shirt. It's backwards for you too. I can't take it. It must be backwards for some people and then the usual for other people. It is completely backwards for me. I'm just going to try and not look at myself. You guys, these pants. These are the Fallow high-rise dad jean. Reverse image in her end. Yeah, that's what it's doing to me. And I literally... and I have two phones next to each other. So it's like, on this phone, on the app, my tattoos are on my right arm, which is what you guys are seeing. But it's reverse image, so it's on my left arm. But then on Facebook, it's on the right arm. So my two tattooed arms are together, and it's tripping me out, man. All right, Fallow dad jeans. Disregard the poor choice of underwear, you guys. These are stinking cute. These are the jeans that I was telling Joe in the beginning that if we could find this same exact pair of pants in the tomato color that High Five has, I would literally die and go to heaven. Absolutely go to heaven. Now, I consider these like almost a neon lime green. They're calling this color melon. Whatever it is absolutely stunning. And I think it looks so good with black, and that it's also going to look really, really stunning with white as well. Excuse me. So, we're back to Mica denim. You guys, these ones are super, super stretchy. I would size down minimum of 1, possibly even 2, okay? I'm in a size 26, which is my true size 3. I definitely feel like I could wear the zeros in these. They are very stretchy, all right? Now, when I don't have them pulled out, you can see that it's still snug against my body, but I do feel like throughout the day, that would start to get on my nerves. Like I would feel like I had to keep shimmying myself up into them. So size down, minimum of 1, maximum 2. They're just a nice straight cut. You can see that it's still loose here on the ankles. It's the same exact color on the inside as it is on the outside. If you wanted to roll them up, you have like the big holes there on the knees. Yes, please. Yes, please. Sign me up for this. It shows up as your right, our left too. Yeah, but it's only doing that for some people. I don't know what the issue is. You look the same on my end, but I didn't see it go dark for a second. I mean, I've been doing live videos. I started my page in 2019. So I've been looking at myself for 6 years on live videos. And when all of a sudden it is the complete opposite from how you've been staring at yourself for 6 years. Whenever I say that it's like tripping myself out, it's literally, I feel like I've taken psychedelics or something. There's no way to refresh, because if I did, it would completely end the live video. So, oh my gosh. What are you guys thinking of these jeans? What are you thinking of the colors? What kind of tops would you wear with them? Like I said, for me, I'm thinking black, white, or pretty much any kind of graphic that has like this color in it, or like a brighter color going on with it. Wear it with a sandal, wear it with a tennis shoe, but make sure to size down 1 to 2 in these pants, okay? because the stretch is there. I'm in my true size 3 right now. I feel I would need a 0 in these, just so you know. And the 0 is a size 24, okay? So the size 3 is a 26. So the size range for these are size 24 is a 0, 25 is 1, 26 is size 3, 27 is size 5, 28 is size 7, 29 is size 9, 30 is size 11, 31 is size 13, and 32 is size 15. Size down 2. Okay? I hope you guys grab these. They're so cute. Alright, but I have to get a move on, Maggie, because you've been standing here chatting for 2 hours and still have a bazillion clothes to show. I am going to put a mesh on with it. This is different than our usual mesh. Usually our mesh is the Jody from Davi and Dani, and those are all of our like long sleeve checkered combinations with the floral mesh tops. Susan, was it the like bright colored floral mesh that she paired it with? I'm going to put on this one. So you guys usually know that Davi and Dani has our Jodys, which is our checkered mesh that comes in different color combinations. They also have like the floral mesh that are just like solid colors. Look how different this one is. Now this is more of an open mesh. Typically I just wear bras under mesh shirts. This one I feel the need for a little bit more full coverage. So this is the same tank or same cami as that brown one I had on from the second warehouse. It's linked under the shop button. We're going to go with this on underneath. Oh my goodness gracious. This is cute. And you guys, this mesh is super soft. Super, super soft. Well, she's got really, really good length to her. I'm going to tuck her in, but just so you guys can see the length of this mesh top, you could literally wear this over top of a swimsuit. Like a swimsuit cover up. Like, is it going to be a little short? Like, yeah, but sometimes you're just doing things for fashion and not so much to cover up your body. You guys, I'm in love with this. What's this called? The long sleeve Crispin lace mesh top. Well, it says she be crispin, but she's awful soft feeling to me. I don't feel no crispiness on her. Yes, Kim, code MaggieLive, that gives you 10% off, 15% cash back, and if you place an order while I'm live using code MaggieLive, we are going to do that, we're going to select 3 winners for $15 in app credit. So let's see, size medium and large are sold out. You guys, we only have 2 smalls available. Add yourself to the wait list for medium and large, because since this is a vendor box, Joe should be able to reach out to them and be like, hey, I need more inventory of this. You guys are going to want to grab this. First of all, she's got decent stretch to her, but you can see that she's loose fitting as she is, and there is that amazing length. Mediums, you definitely could wear the smalls. Now, typically, I think I would tuck this in, but to save time, I'm kind of just going to roll it up and under. You could wear this under a graphic or like a band or like a band tee. I cannot look at myself. Or like a band tee, mysticizing in these jeans. Kim, in these jeans, size down at least 1, if not 2. They are super stretchy. Graphic or a band tee over top of this. You could wear it dressed up with some nice black slacks. It's a nice pop of contrast against the lime colored denim. I think this is my favorite mesh top we've ever dropped, besides that brown one that I tried on earlier. She is cute. Cute with a capital Q. Stunning, adorable. 2 mediums left, or 2 smalls left, ladies. $38 before the coupon code. Again, it is called the long sleeve Crispin lace mesh top. She be crispin. She's not crispy though. She's really soft. Oh my gosh. I've loved this try on haul, guys. But I do need to I gotta send these pants back so I can get a smaller size. I think I'm going to go with the size 0 in these ones. 0. Now, another pair of denim. We're working our way towards the end, guys. Oh, you guys are going to size down in these ones too. These are super big. It's giving you 90s 2000 nightclub. Well, I used to, well, you guys know that I used to be an alcoholic. But I never really wore anything fancy to the bar because I didn't get off work till 11 p.m. when I worked in a factory. I didn't have like any club outfits. No club outfits for Maggie. All right, these pants, another pair of Mica denim, the Delta high-rise crop jeans. Where did they come up with these names? This is in the color Nardo Gray. Nardo Gray, ladies. So, I don't know what Nardo means, but they are a gray denim. This is another pair. You guys, I think you could size down 3 in these. Look. I would say this is a size down 3 in. 2 minimum, possibly 3 in these. Over the top stretchy. Probably more stretchy than they actually need to be. Okay? In these Nardo gray pants. Size down 3. Now, the fit, the cut of them, super, super cute. They are intended to be a cropped length, which you can see that they're not really cropped on me. I'm sure I could roll them up, but let's take a look-see. I like pants like this. It reminds me of trouser jeans from the early 2000s where it has that little bit of a wider hem down here on the bottom. There is a little bit of contrasting color here, so if you did want to roll it up, you would see that contrasting color. But you guys, I mean, literally, the whole entire pant is extremely, extremely stretchy. It's the most unique shade. It's like if ash gray were a denim. This is the color that it would be. It's a very, very light gray color. It has that slight little kick flare down there at the bottom. Cute little pockets here, like that you find on the vintage culotte jeans, like these little itty bitty baby pockets there. And then you just have your standard denim pockets on the back. But sizing on these, I mean, look how stretchy. Minimum of 2. Would I peg these? Let's try it and see. Tracy, I'm in my true size 3 in here. They are very, very stretchy. I mean, the whole thing is while they are that stretchy, I think that if you're looking at them on my body, they don't look like they're too big. At least I don't think they look like they're too big. But I'm not sure like what the wear would be like throughout the day with these. So, Lindsay, here's one leg pegged and then rolled twice. It definitely has more of a cropped look since it's a cropped jean to begin with. But I'm loving the color. They're a mid-rise too, ladies. We love a good mid-rise jean. I love the color. I love the rise. I love the little pockets on the front. But I for sure need a smaller size in this. So risen 13, would I get a 30 in the melon jeans? 9 is 9, 30 is 11. In the melon jeans, you could size down 1 or 2. You should be completely safe with the 30 because that's a size 11. Yes. And risen is usually stretchy anyhow, so that's typically a size 1 anyhow. So I would say, yeah, get the 30, Kim. They look like they fit you perfect too. Do you know what size Shauna would wear? I would say in these pants, Shauna would probably get the 1 or the 0. Did anybody watch Shauna's video earlier to see what she said about these? Because, ladies, it's not just the waistband that's stretchy. It's literally, I mean, truthfully, I feel like a size 8 could wear the size 3. Especially with it being this stretchy. Whenever I get them in a smaller size, I'll get a 0. Even though that would only be sizing down 2 for me, we'll try those on again in a size 0. But they are super cute, a super unique color, like a super unique wash. I'm really digging that, but very, very oversized. Shauna had on a 3, but she needed a 1. Yeah, I think she would do the 1 or 0 for sure. Faux show. So, what were they called again? The Delta high-rise crop jeans in the color Nardo Gray. Does anybody know what a Nardo is? Care to share with the class? All right, we're putting on the last pair of bottoms, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tops. But 5 or 6 of those are mesh, okay? So that'll just be quick on-off, okay? Sorry I've kept you guys for so long, 2 days in a row. Hold on. I know I already unbuttoned these pants, but I kind of like the ivory with the gray. Also, you could do this, the Crispin top under this graphic. Nope, somebody enlighten us. I know, it's like, hey, I tell you guys all the time. These companies didn't ask for my input when naming things. Because if they had, Nardo Gray would have been my last suggestion. You know what I would have called that color? Especially since it's a lighter gray. If somebody had asked what color we should name those, I would have called it stainless steel. I wouldn't have been like super boring and been like, oh, let's just call it gray. I would have said stainless steel. All right, ladies, last pair of denim. Now, I got these jeans, but I have to send these back and get a smaller size. This is going to be another pair that you're going to size down a minimum of 1, possibly 2. I was conflicted. I have the size 26, which is equal to a size 3. I'm going to get the size 25. I think I could have got the 24, but I didn't want to push my luck. But I might go ahead and order the 24s regardless. These are the Lennox wide leg jeans, okay? These are what I want to call a mid to high rise. It's not exactly a high rise. It's also not a mid rise. And again, guys, super stretchy, but not as stretchy as the Nardos, okay? These are kind of like the Thalos where you can size down 1 or 2. I got scared with sizing down 2, so I just played it safe and I sized down 1 in mine. So I'll get those in a couple weeks when you guys start getting yours in. But for tonight's video, I have on a size 26, which is equal to my true to size 3. So what is the sizing? I only see the waist size. So Megan, size 24 is 0, 25 is 1, 26 is 3, 27 is 5. 28 is size 7, 29 is size 9, size 30 is a size 11, 31 is a 13, and 32 is a 15. Yes, that's the sizes. So I'm in my 26. I ordered a 25, but I think I might also get a 24 just to see, or also just because my weight fluctuates. But again, even with these being so stretchy, I feel like they fit my body so incredibly well. The rise is perfect on them, not a mid-rise, not a high-rise, right there in between. It just has that raw hem down here on the bottom. So if you need to cut them shorter, you absolutely can. And it's this nice little wide leg jean without being too wide. And then it just has these small areas of distressing right here. So we have our violet jeans that we started with that had distressing all over, that were a structured denim, and then we're ending off with a pair of jeans that are minimally distressed, right, with really, really good stress to them. You were 26, 27 at 112 pounds. Yeah, I'm about 122, 123 pounds today. And like I said, these are a size 26, but I did order a 25. That's the difference, Telly. You got curves. I got nothing. I got nothing going on. I hope you guys grab these jeans because they are super cute. Like I said, I already have my correct size on order. I love having distressed, torn up jeans, which is why I also got the violets. But every now and then, I need a pair that are a little bit more mature, right? A little mature pair of pants. Okay. If you have any questions about these jeans, let me know, but I'm going to keep it moving with the tops. Just know that they're good. If I got them, you're probably going to want them too. All right. The Eden cardigan. I'm going to try and put this on without untying it. Now, would I necessarily wear it with these pants? Probably not. I'm actually going to undo this tie up here. That feels a little too goody two shoes for me. All right, the Eden cardigan. You guys, these tie front cardigans are super, super trendy right now. I literally see them everywhere. In retrospect, I should have worn a different colored cami underneath so that you could see those ties that are right here in the front. But if you kind of want them to blend in, you could definitely just stick with the black. So there are 3 ties here across the front. It is a regular knitted sweater material. It has definitely a cotton feel to it. 75% polyester, 25% cotton. And it's just an off-white color, and then it is completely trimmed out in black. So you have black around the sleeves, around the whole fold-down collar, the little ties, and then down the edges of this little cardigan as well. You could wear it untied if you wanted, just hanging open, but then I'm like, what in the heck are you going to do with all these? This is a safety hazard if you were to be on an escalator, so I would make sure to have at least 2 of them tied. I most likely would wear this with either a black pair of denim, like a solid black pair, like not one that has too much fading or mineral washing done to it, or I would wear this with a little pair of like black dress pants. I feel that it's a little too gussied up for the denim that I have on, but you probably could put like a graphic tee underneath and just let a little bit of that graphic tee pop through just to like grunge it up a little, you know? But I feel like, I mean, obviously we're pairing it together with this outfit because of time purposes, because I turn into a pumpkin at 10 p.m. But I think she's cute, and honestly, I think I probably would like to try this on one of our next videos with a graphic underneath to kind of grunge it up a little. What do you guys think? I think she's adorable. Thanks, Nina. All right, so she is available in size small, medium, and large. Small, we only have 3 left in. Medium and large, we have 4 each. FYI, I don't have bugs. That's not why I'm itching. It's all those tags are back there, and it's overstimulating me. She is cute, and she's only $54. And you guys, she is good for, I think, summertime if you're going to be indoors, right? I would not wear this outside. I wouldn't be wearing this to no barbecue, no bonfire, no cookout in the summertime because she is a sweater. Keep that in mind. So indoors in the summertime, but I think she would be super cute for winter as well. And I think I'm going to set this aside. Next try on, let's do it with a graphic underneath. We'll still leave it tied a little bit because if not, what do you do with all of those strings? But I feel like if you're not wanting to wear her in a dressier type of way, that I think we'd be able to grunge her up a little bit depending on like the pieces that we paired her with. But she's just, for tonight, she's just a little cutesy, a little demure, a little cutie patootie. Yes, Linda, a little fancy schmancy. I kind of like her. She's kind of growing on me. But do keep 2 of the ties tied because if not, I feel the strings could be a dangerous if you don't keep at least 2 of those done. Yeah, oh, you for sure could wear her over that black mesh. Absolutely. I'm going to hang her up in my closet now so that I remember for us to make an outfit with her on our next try-on video. Because we've seen how cutesy she can be. We've seen how good she can be. Now let's see how bad she can be. Okay. All right. We've got 2 more tops and then the mesh. Let's do leopard first. Now we had a shirt very, very similar to this before. It was just the darker leopard color option. And now I think since we're heading into more warm weather, they've brought us some lighter tones. Where's the tag? I feel like Snooki. Where's the beige? Where's the tag? I like when the tags are in the armpit. She didn't come up. Leopard rhinestone stud short sleeve top. You can see her with black lace underneath an amber pencil skirt. Sexy. Oh, for sure, Mary. I mean, she could definitely be a bad girl even in dressier clothes. I think she's going to be a fun piece to play around with. All right. I already forgot what this was called, but she's a rhinestone leopard tee. Okay. We did have her before from Davi and Dani in the darker leopard color option. Now we're getting it more in this like taupey tan color. Perfect little lighter situation for summertime. Betsy, yes. Maggie Live. Maggie Live's going to be the 10% off, 15% cash back. I just stuck it down in the comments. So I'm wearing my true size small in this. She has excellent length to her. She's darn near what I would consider a tunic length. Nice little split seam here on the side. There's no scooping on the bottom. She's cut straight across. She's cut straight across the back as well. Now, if we had more time, I would throw on a pair of leggings with this or a pair of black biker shorts. I don't necessarily care for her being completely oversized also with the wide leg jeans, but I think you're catching my drift. It's still tripping me out, everything being backwards. I'm going to tuck her in on one side just to shorten up that length a little bit, and then I want to come in close so that you guys can see that this whole entire shirt is covered in AB stones. So it's covered in the Aurora Borealis type stones, which are rhinestones that give almost that rainbow colored hue to her. We've had, like I said, we've had it before. We've sold out of her before in the darker colors. I don't feel like these pants are doing her any justice at all, but she is absolutely stunning. And you guys, the rhinestone work that Dani and Davi does is absolutely amazing. I'm literally still in awe over that brown shirt that had the pearls and the bronze colored rhinestones on it. And that jumpsuit. That was a good one too. All right, so they are calling this color Cloud Taupe. She's available in small, medium, and large. This is for sure a piece that you can size down in. I have to tell you this, I never understood the sensory issues with clothes because fortunately for me, I've never experienced it. I got the pearl and rhinestone tank top and it is tight fitting and the metal on the inside made me feel like I was being electrocuted. It was so weird. Now you totally understand my pain. That's the thing, Tracy, is like you don't know until you know, right? Now this one, it does not have like the grommet side of the rhinestones on the inside. You can see that it's like almost double layered. You can see where they're at, but there's nothing coming through. But yeah, sensory issues with clothes. And then it's like, once you feel it, you can't ever unfeel it. You know, it's all you can think about. It's all you can focus on. You guys, she's cute. I'm going to hang her in my closet too so we can style her with a darker pair of pants or a pair of shorts. I feel like with it being more of an oversized top, again, this isn't the best bottom choice for it. But I'm glad we got her in a different color option because I know for a fact when we dropped her in the lighter colors, she was a sellout. She was a stunner. Oh, I'm going to have to get this shirt. It has my favorite number on it. Yep, Tracy, and that one's not tight fitting. Well, that's what kind of impressed me about this. So this one was covered with the rhinestones and with the pearls. And even though it has the little metal grommets on the inside, for some reason, it did not bother me on this one. But I've tried on shirts similar to this before, and even though I couldn't feel the pearls like the backings on the other ones, it felt like too heavy. Clothes are weird. Sensory things are weird, just in general. So it kind of, now I guess at least you know that if you're considering something with embellishments like that, you know that I have sensory issues. So it's like, oh, let me see what she says. If it's going to drive her crazy, it might drive me crazy. I've got to get this. You guys, this is my favorite number. Do I need to give you any explanations for this shirt? It's so cute. Full size range. Size small through 3X. I'm in my true size small. 1X, 2X, and 3X are in low quantities in stock, okay? So she is not as long as that leopard shirt. She kind of just hits me right in the crease of my leg. Again, I'm wearing my true size small. It's loose, but it's not huge. You could size down one. It's got a high-low going on, which I absolutely love high-lows. It is a black and white stripe, and it's like a ribbed knit top. So it's not t-shirt material. It's a little bit thicker than that. It looks like a rib knit, and then it's French terry on the inside. You've got number 13 here done in lace, and then it has embroidery all around the lace numbers. And then up here at the top, you have embroidered flowers. And then a little lace detail here on the sleeves. Isn't this cute? If any of your kids, relatives play sports and their number's 13, lucky 13. I was born on the 13th. Juliana was born on the 13th. On the Friday the 13th, I found out I was pregnant for her on August the 13th. 13 is a good freaking number. She's cute. You guys better snag her up. Snag her up now, ladies. I also brought up here originally, before I got so far behind on my time, I had also brought up black denim shorts to throw on with this, which I think would look so stinking cute. Maybe I'll throw these on with this top whenever we're getting ready to draw our winners. But I love the standard black and cream, and then the lace details are just enough without feeling like it's too much for me, right? And I think she's gonna look killer with these black denim shorts. Okay, Betsy, whenever you're checking out, there's going to be a little, it's kind of like a light purple link, and it's going to say gift card / coupon. Click on that. If there's already a code in there, you can hit remove and then type in code Maggie Live. Hey, Erica. Thank you. What are you guys thinking of the 13 top? I can't look at this. I hope this never happens again, where it reverses my image, because to turn one way but you see yourself turning the opposite way, I will probably have a headache in this evening after I get off of here. Let me know, Betsy, if you're able to find that before you check out, because I don't want you to check out and then miss not having the code in there. So we'll make sure that we can help you with that. I can't believe you, ladies. Not one single person grabbed this top. Shame, shame, shame. No, I'm just teasing. It's not for everybody. I get it. All right, these are our last shirts that we have. I'm not going to try on all of them because they're all the same fit, they're all the same cut, they're all the same style. And like, we've seen the brown and black combo before. We've seen the black and cream combo before. So we're going to try on the new colors, but I will link all of them. Now, that being said, if you need me to try on one of the colors that I say I'm not going to try on, let me know and I will gladly put it on for you, okay? I ordered that cute little white black tie sweater. This isn't it. Betsy, this is a vendor box. And you just said last night, you're like, I'm not ordering any more vendor box stuff. It's okay. So, Betsy, what you can do is you can order something this week that is from the Wisconsin warehouse, so that you can get that in the meantime while you're waiting for your vendor box stuff. All right, so let me link up these mesh shirts. They're all called the Demetria, and they come in different color options. So we have the ivory taupe option, ladies, and we've got full size range going on. So in ivory and taupe, size large and 1X is completely sold out. And we have one size 3X left. But we still have small, medium, 2X, 3X left in ivory taupe. This one's going to be fun. I'm going to feel like Barbie in this one. We have orange pink. Orange pink we still have available in size small through 3X, but we have several sizes. It's down to one left in stock. We're going to try that on for sure. We have the Demetria in the color black. This is one that I'm not planning on putting on because we've tried on our checkered Jodies. They were this color combination, and you guys, they're all going to be short sleeve. They're all going to have the same neckline. They're all going to be the same fit, so just different color options. We have the brown and black combo. Betsy's like, quality check. Don't need her. I'm sure she'll be fine. All right, we have the Demetria in brown and black. This one would look really cute with those Macy barrel jeans. And then another new color to us is the Demetria in yellow mint. A lot of these colors, guys, the sizes have been picked over because people bought them off of Shauna's live video. So check through the colors that you're interested in. See what's in stock. They're only $34 before the coupon code. Now, I don't plan on trying on the black or the black brown because we've tried on those colors an awful lot. But let's throw on the taupe colored one. Oh, I like the short sleeve way better than the long sleeve. Even though I know the long sleeves you can wear under graphics and stuff, I really like this. Debbie, they're more of a loose fit. So they're a loose fit, and there's also really good length to it. And there's really good stretch to it. Okay? So this is the first time we've brought in a short sleeve mesh top. I like that it does not have that mock neck with it. It just has a regular banded neckline. Love the short sleeve length. I'm not going to take the time to tuck it in again, but it does have really, really good length to it, ladies. It comes clear down past the crease of my leg. Very, very thin and lightweight, easy for you to tuck in or leave out if you want to. And it's not scratchy. It is not a scratchy, itchy mesh. And also, it's not a super see-through mesh. So it's not like the black top that we had on or the brown top with the pearls that we had on. You can see my black bra through there, but it's not super, super see-through. So super cute, really good prices. $34 before the code. And like I said, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors available. And I'm just trying on the 3 colors that are kind of the newest ones to us. So this is the mint and yellow. You guys, I feel like this one would look phenomenal with the vintage wash culotte jeans in the dark denim color. So you have orange, you have yellow, and then you have mint going on. And I like how the checkered pattern is not like a standard checkerboard checkered pattern, because then if you have bigger boobs, it might stretch it out, distort the pattern. I like how it has kind of a wavy look to it. So if you have a larger stomach or if you have a bigger chest, it's not going to distort that pattern and make it look all out of whack. What do you guys think? I think I like the short sleeve mesh better than long sleeve mesh. That's what I think. I see you guys adding her to your cart. She's cute. She kind of reminds me of an Easter basket. Everyone might... I think she's my favorite. Again, all of them fit exactly the same. I'm in my true size small. You can see that they fit close, but it's still loose. It's not super snug to my body. There's really, really good length to them. And they are super, super stretchy, okay? So you can stick true to size or size down in this. Tracy, I'm in a size small. This wig, oh, she just restocked tonight. She's Burbank in the color Warm Pearl. We still have some in stock. She didn't sell out. And I think she looks cute with these jeans. But I feel like I would need maybe like a little delicate belt or something. And again, they are mesh shirts, but they're not really super see-through. Like, yes, you can see my bra, but sometimes you can see my bra this much just through a white t-shirt, you know? Which one? Okay, vote in the comments. Which color is your favorite? I think the orange pink is my favorite. And then I like the taupe ivory one. And like I said, we can try on the brown black and the black one at another time. But since for a couple of years we've carried those colors in mesh pieces and we're running short on time, it's like let's just stick with the new. She's cute. So many good pieces tonight. It's been stunning. It's been phenomenal. It's been long. So many good pieces. I don't even know what's my favorite. Obviously the violet jeans that we started with. I love the Scout sweatpants. That brown mesh top, stunning, phenomenal. The melon colored jeans, stunning, phenomenal. Tracy, yours is the orange pink. Linda, you like the black brown. The other Tracy likes the orange pink. Carrie likes the taupe. I think they're all cute. They're all cute. Oh, and the number 13 top. Did anybody buy her? Not a one of you. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing, ladies. That's all of the new pieces. I am going to pull some things aside so we can try them on different videos and kind of try and do different outfits with them. But the time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things, of seas and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings. And why the sea is boiling hot and whether... Is it pigs have wings? I don't know. It's time to wrap up checkouts, ladies. Finish out your shopping. Get the items in your cart. Use coupon code MaggieLive whenever you're checking out. And then we are going to draw our winner. We're going to draw our winner. And as much as I love this pink top, the tag hanging in the back is literally going to send me over the edge. So I'm going to go put my Outlaw shirt on. Thank you, Danielle. Debbie, you like the brown black one? They are all so good, ladies. All so good. So I'm going to go slip into something more cozy, comfortable. And I'll be back, and then we're going to draw our 3 winners, okay? Ooh. I love the Davi and Dani stuff. But I like when the tags are hung on the armpits, because when it's hung there on the neck, it gets scratchy after a while. Oh, I went totally casual. I've got on a pair of my high five bottoms from those Sierra sets, my Outlaw shirt. I'm ready for bed. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back, Sheila. All right, does anybody else need more time to check out? If not, we will jump in there and we're going to grab our 3 winners for the evening. Let's see, what is today? May 27th. Holy cow. Holy cannoli. I had so much fun tonight. I did way too much talking, but that's okay. Let's see. Tuesday, May 27th. We're doing 3 $15 app credit winners. Our very first winner is Lacey Sciullo. Sciullo. Lacey, girl, you know who you are. Don't be coming at me with those complicated last names. You know I can't pronounce it. So that is order number 111589. She is our first $15 app credit winner. Our second app credit winner is going to be Miss Annie Fitzgerald, order number 111606. Lacey, didn't you say earlier that you wanted to be a winner? Is that the first time that's ever happened for me after I complained that I'm like, I always ask you ladies who feels lucky, who feels like they're going to be a winner tonight, and nobody ever says anything. And nobody ever says it. All right, and then our third and final app credit winner for this evening is Brenda Chapman, order number 111591. You did? How odd. Maybe I need to complain. Hey, ladies, if you want to be a winner, maybe you just need to remind me to complain about something, and then you end up being a winner. But, oh my gosh, ladies, it's been a long, long, long video tonight. We've done it for almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm exhausted. But I did do a good job. Remember, your girl is growing up. She did a good job of folding things, so she's not going to have a huge mess to clean up. Now, I will not be live on the VMB app tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday evening. And fingers crossed, when I come back on Thursday evening, this is not flipped in backwards and I can see myself correctly, because I'm looking like I have, like, I just look weird. I look weird, ladies. I digress. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you for being in here for the long haul tonight. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.